Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Mavericks versus Suns NBA matchup on Thursday, February 22nd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have products for people who make big bets, people looking to take it to the next level, people with big bankrolls, one-on-one style service. But those are not available on the website. You have to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. Got the Mavericks taking on the Suns. Both these teams hit the break at 7-3 in their last 10 before the break. And the thing is that the Mavs, they've been an up and down team, not just this season, but in recent years. Remember last year at this time, they went into an absolute tailspin. The year before, they went to the Western Conference Finals. I think the Mavericks are in position to do either of those things. And I think, we're going to find out a lot about where they are now. But so far, heading into the break and being 7-3 going in, they certainly had some positive momentum. Meanwhile, the Phoenix Suns were a team coming into the season, big-time expectations. Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Booker. These guys absolutely stacked, certainly have the pieces to make a run, but we haven't really seen it on a consistent basis from this team either. 15-11 straight up on the road, but 7-3 in their last 10 games. So as guys have gotten healthy, well, we've seen them play together, and start to come together as a team. Have they played together enough? I'm not really sure. Beal is questionable for this game, so we'll have to see how that all pans out for them. When we look, how they've done recently, these teams played on January 24th. It was the Suns 132-109. That game was in Dallas. The game in Phoenix earlier this season, back in December, it was the Mavs by 14 in that one. So both times, they have been blowout wins by the road team. We'll see if that trend continues in this particular game. We look at the Suns. They've won 5 of their last 6 games. The only loss was on the road. All of those 5 wins outside of the game at Washington were all at home. Prior to that, on their road trip, though, it finished with winning 3 out of 4, but really playing against not necessarily the top level of competition. The Mavs didn't just end the first half 7-3. They had won their last 6 games, so kind of pulled the rug out from them. Really wasn't against the top tier, but there was some good teams in there, like the Thunder and the Knicks, also the Sixers, but they caught these teams with injuries as well. So, it's tough to always gauge. Injuries are part of the game. The Suns are the 3rd best shooting team in the NBA, 7th best from beyond the perimeter. The Mavericks are middle of the pack defensively, which is actually better than what we're used to seeing them. They're also fairly middle of the pack offensively, but the Suns certainly middle of the pack defensively. So it's all pretty much even in that respect. This is a tough game, and I think when we look at, it, from a high level, it looks like a game that the Mavericks, at home, probably might be a little bit overmatched, but the odds makers telling us something a little bit different. And rarely do I look to the odds to find my answers. It's usually the last place I look. I handicap the game first. I come up with a number and then just go if it's, whichever way it is compared to what the actual line is. But in this particular case, I really think that, the odds are trying to tell us something. I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks. It looks like they're looking for action on the Suns, and I'm not going to give it to them. I'll take the Mavs, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.